Alright, let's make sure we are connected before we do anything. Okay, let's get to it then. So we're level 23, and we've got to kill the next boss, which is going to be a pain. I don't know if we've got the items, but we should do. Just get him again. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we are connected. Let's get it done then.
The birds don't have enough flaps to fly. Before we get started. Alright, let's get it done then. You seem to be getting the hang of it. That's a jumbo pup with an appetite. Ain't no fuss. Better put an end to it before it ends our world. Jumbo Puff is kicking it up a notch. It's time for an electric performance. A couple of more hits and it's a fried circuit board. Bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach. Start like a snack and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be swept out the bowel way. Look at you, all pooped out. From this point on, there's no way forward but going back in. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be swept out the bowel way. Wow, what a super-sized worm whip. That must be as big as they come. You see, it's what's on the inside that counts. That meaty Taurus is already offbeat. End it. The Taurus is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do. Guessed it would go down with a throw-up. Can it really get any better than that?
Yeah, boss was actually kind of easy. To do.
That sealed the fate of the third World Eater. Just one more to go. Out of Date asked to see you again to congratulate you and let you in on the final phases of his plan. This is your chance to get his priorities aligned with yours. Do right by your tribe and the world at large. Just head back to the Ark. He seemed eager to see you again. He's helped Out of Date to get the Ark hardware restored. There's just some wiring left to do before... He just needs to reroute the excessive high spark to run through the proper plug in the system so it won't break the path if it blows. He knows your good-hearted nature means you won't leave him behind, but you need to work on yourself if he's going to be isolated with you in the Ark. There are... It's not that he doesn't care about others, but the fact that the Ark only has 4 extra seats means you have to be picked.
So, what we have here is an opportunity...
Why? You don't...
If you want to go...
But you know you can't go...
I think...
He's been thinking this whole thing with the Ark through and has decided he won't be joining you. First off, he isn't 100% sure he's got the wiring right, and really, he doesn't think he can stand being in that enclosed space with you. Gizmo will always make time for you.
The hard ons.
Okay, so there's this one's like so far away. Okay, that's a bit of annoying. All right, well.
Seems dirty down here in the dirt. Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree, while you focused on the... He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities, and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey. You're the only one that's strong enough to... The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the... Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those... He says you really need to go see Wiz. He's happy to help. What a wonderful day!
Where's one compared to the other ones? The same. Okay, so this is probably the best one in the game. Yeah, I'm sure this is fast.
Someone could probably make good use of that plastic scrap over there. Scrapalicious. Let's get that mount moving while the getting is good. You found SNODESBURG. Such a neat village.
Okay, use that then.
Let's see.
Okay, so at least now we actually know what we're doing. Let's east restriction.
Ah.
Short nuclear. Oh, you know, it's actually a little bit dark. Actually surprised though.
Well spent. A stylish cover for your brains.
So it's a 4-star weapon. Okay, let's not worry about it. So we need to clean up that one. Some comes come through though. No, I think it's safe. At least this thing's actually really fast. It just takes way too long. I think it's good for it. Try to look at the comment section, see what's going on real quick anyway. So, probably a good idea to go after the fourth one.
Supposedly, mounts like that can smell fear. Look at that metal strap over there. Another gutway. Let's just have it your way. Lightening up. Upsy. Disgusting. Biohazard. Just gross. You need to regulate the nozzles so they adjoin. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Now that's unblocked, there's nothing stopping the flow. Charge them! Well placed. This area is known to keep loads of secrets. Sure useful. A smart foe would leave now. Zap! Gee! The Jungle Cave is neither hot nor cold. It's just hollow. Just hold on tight.
Okay, let's go.
Watch you flex. There's VUNGO'S place, a den of disrepute. What a blow! Slice and dice. That paid off. Charge 'em! Get up! Control your destiny, or someone else will. Might get lucky.
Great points.
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature. Asks you to do the right thing. Is grateful you...
It's like the whole world is glowing.
Oh, shine like...
Now that's the right idea, darling.
You know, I'm starting to think you don't like me.
Why do you want to cool stuff sometimes? Well. Alright, let's save.
Claims to have strange... Sharp dealing. Night falls like a giant around here. Time to upgrade your clothes. This is high fluting, and there's an upgrade bench floating up there. Let's see. Glad to see some wood scrap there. The deep cut. Hey, there's some rubber scrap over there, just right for the taking.
I know there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's not
The SURGESURF factory. Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see. What a wonderful place to hide. Toxanol's mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions without the trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code. Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go. He set up camp at the foot of the Tree of Life. It's gotten more difficult for it to find defenseless prey, as it's already eaten most of them. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as... He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths. He knows that though the tides of history... He feels you've deserved revenge because of how you were wronged. You've suffered enough to make him pay.
Embrace the dark, and it will embrace you too.
Doesn't that make you want to shudder?
Yes, with delight.
I'll be over here.
No hugs for you.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Sad that the world is close to death. Wonders if he might be able to hold out a big off. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world. Fascinated you wound up working with the Jagni. He's talking about important things, not homes. Things that matter to the world. But that's not nearly. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. He can't leave the Surge Station, so you must help him. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lift. Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around. A SURGESURF factory was one of the cleaner ways to make. The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the bygone. There are sure to be more tracks around here. Try not to get turned around in the dark.
Okay. So let's continue. Let's see what we do. How long are we going?
Wood scrap's great for building things. You have a good eye for that stuff. Impressed you found that, despite all the goo. This place has held power for a long time. That would require cleaning up. Or glad you found that track. There's a lot to learn. Even here, the night still ends. It's a cold zone. Even a thick coat of fur is enough to keep you warm here. Wow, you lucked out there.
Alright, so that really helps. Good.
Bruised. %50 done. That hurt 'em. That's the hut. Wonder if there's anything still inside. The top of the world is so low down here. That's the hut. Wonder if there's anything still inside. Middle-lifed. Good hit. Your reserves are tapped. Got it. Ended it. A breeze would be wonderful right now. You need to turn the pegs in sync. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. Whoa, that's some skronky metal scrap there. That's a fixer-upper. Individuals used to flip places like that. Imagine picking up a whole house.
Short-circuiting.
Bet you could make something shiny out of that metal.
Section.
You found a bric-a-brac that's not absolutely flat. Don't want to point a finger, but the MEKASTADIUM is near here. Slash and dash. See that e-waste? You could use that for sure. Yeah, the fute locked solid. Gonna need a key of some kind. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
take too long otherwise. You just, you know, one all the way back. So, yeah,
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force. He agrees that it's an option if you want to break stuff, but in this case you want to keep things intact, so it won't. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all up. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. Wiz heard he's cut. Are you scared yet? It's getting dark. Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy.
Okay.
Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but not sure if you're likable enough to be let in on it. Says you look trustworthy. Wishes you'd been... Look at that plastic scrap, just waiting for someone to do something with it. That's Punchy's place up in that little blimp. No better upgrade bench around. Let's see. Wishes you goodbye. Will
Anne Fasu Tile Taler.
won't... It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo Choo here. See that rubber scrap? That'll add a bit of bounce for you. Let's see. Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on? Thinks everyone has. No one's perfect every time. Feels like the world's on a runner. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world. Thinks you shouldn't work with the Jagni. They once tried to bolt one of their masks to his face. And it hurt, but he kept the mask, just in case. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out. But sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Thinks that's fine, but there's no path in this world that... He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front. Says he knew you would, like...
This mission is, wherever it is, it's quite a long distance.
Yippee-ki-yay! See that plastic scrap over there? Hey, this is... need a key. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Grab tight and don't let go. Metal scrap. Great for making tough things. The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever. Toughened up.
Yeah, go for health just in case. And let's see, general.
Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Alright. I find it weird though how these weapons are so much.
Choo-Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands he'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs... He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case... It's on the cart. He wants Choo-Choo's... It's a versatile tool from... He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there that need greasing to open. Seems glad you think so. Choo Choo says he can't wait to get out of the... We'll be around. You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo Choo had... Choo Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next. Just like he's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong... He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses their own. Choo Choo's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster. Bets it could fly circles. With the world ending and all the chugs going with it. Says he's happy to see the Ark in your hands. No, wonders who you might call aboard.
So, what we have here is an opportunity.
Why?
If you want to...
But you know you can't...
I think we can find...
After spending a life on the rails, he's eager to ride the skies with you. Just let him. Choo Choo says he's ready to pack up and... Wouldn't be...
Right, let's go and defeat that boss. Hopefully we can do it now. So, still can't make the level 7 weapon yet. Which is a shame. Oh, let's go and defeat this. Actually, no, just for safety reasons. Right, so I guess we're using like a submarine sort of stuff. A really small field, so I don't see what the handle is for.
Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merc-Puff until the octopod is properly armed. He knows you'll need something that packs. He says his old friend Boom makes... There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off and are out there roaming. You should keep an eye on the horizon for He's a peculiar...
So this mission, essentially we can squat, yeah, we can squat to do a lot.
A moon could make this a hunter's night. That's a bang plant, where Toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in their faces. That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
Yeah? Yeah, well. And call it an episode then. Right. So yeah, we do it then. So, but it's a situation. Yeah, we can now fight a boss. Yeah, we're doing that one. And then that's the last world leader. So this is everything.
The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. You should aim for the head. That's the Merkpuff's weak. Wiz has been working on another cat. Seems the best way to find Guppos is go talk to Gil. He has a natural sonar. This means you'll have to go visit Gil at VERPFIELDS. Tells you it's a sort of...
Well, we're going to end it here, and see what we can do next one.